George, were you using Yewande for clout? You tried it. George, I thought it ended because you were too busy. Or were you just saying that to try and save face? You tried it. George, where did you think this plan would take you? When did you think that this was going to work? Your plan failed miserably. You tried it. George, why would you try and use somebody for attention? Why? What is it going to bring you in life? You tried it. George, all of those Instagram thirst comments, for what, for who, and for where? We see you, and you tried it. Why am I in the shower with my clothes on? Yewande babes, do you understand? Yewande babes really came with the shade. There is no need for me to be doing this video. I'm telling you guys now, and as I'm going to open the video, there is no need for me to be really doing up this video. But Yewande babes is the reason why I'm saying it, and the reason why, listen, this is going to continue until the next season of Love Island, the next season, listen. And she's throwing some shade at George Grames. I didn't even know his name was Grames, you know.
You and George Grames were seeing each other.
Still, throwing some shade, heavy shade with Joe when it comes to George, and inject it, guys. I'm here for it. Let me get my merch. Hold on. Because so many of you guys say, Murad, do you have merch? Do you have? Of course I have merch now. Please. This cup is dirty. What's going on? This ain't my cup. You find a new cup because hold on. Y'all keep saying this to me all the time. You know what? Let me make some tea now because I'm actually so excited. Hold on. Daily and consistent. Listen, I've got so much merch. You guys keep saying, do you have merch? I have jumpers and I have mugs. Apparently they're selling masks now, so I can do customized masks as well for you guys if you guys are interested. But let's get into this now, because Yewande is really coming with the shade. Somebody asked saying, you know, you and George, you know, were seeing each other, and there was a lot of awkward moments between Joe and Yewande. And of course Yewande had to say, listen, we were seeing each other, but he had a girlfriend. So my guy really had a whole girlfriend at the time. And now we really have to ask, why were you so confused?
Don't date if you have a girlfriend.
Don't do it.
What the?
Yeah.
Really?
Because the confusion must have taken George to a level that we will never understand. But it seemed that he was very confused with the direction of where he was going when it, you know, came to his life, because he kept driving down a dead end. There was no direction. It was a mishap. You were lost. Now, when they first started dating, we got excited and whatever, but there was this conversation that maybe he is going to use Yewande for clout or, you know, kind of attention, because at that time, Yewande was very popular. But George, please don't play any games. Please, this is just a quick warning for you for watching this video. You're really telling me that you publicly wanted to date Yewande but was seeing another girl behind her back and using her for clout and for social media fame? Where is this going to take you in life, George? Please. Why? We are tired. We are all very tired. Because what goes around comes around. I need you guys to stay with me. What goes around comes around. Goes around, comes around. He's right. I need you guys to stay with me. What goes around, comes around. Hey guys. I love him so much. Broken, it's kind of cracked. It's got like color marks in it. So, and you can see that it's not ticking. The watch is not ticking. Beloveds, watch. The watch is not ticking. If the watch is not ticking, then my watch is not working, which means I do not have the time for this nonsense. I don't. Yes, Yewande is looking mad good. I feel like Yewande is going to be one of my favorites. Yewande and wow. What are their names? And of course they're throwing shade. Now I'm not mad, guys. I'm not mad at the whole Joe and Yewande situation. I'm not mad at these two if they became a couple. I'm not mad at these two if they started dating. I'm just dropping the seeds out here because I'm not mad at these two. Of course they're more friends, and Yewande did step forward for Joe when it came to, you know, the fact that she obviously did like him.
We were seeing each other, yes, but it wasn't serious. It was just casual.
Right.
And then it didn't work out. Oh no, you actually have a girlfriend.
Wow. Wow.
Don't date if you have a girlfriend.
Exactly what Joe said. Don't date if you have a girlfriend, because if you have a girlfriend, then you don't need to date. So I'm genuinely confused as to why you are dating if you already have a girlfriend. If you already are seeing somebody, what is the reason for you to be doing up all of this crinkum? I don't understand. And hopefully George is still not confused, but sources say that he probably still is. Amongst the early few who got dumped from that show, she was probably one of the most popular from the first 3-4 who got dumped. And people were wondering, you know, what is George doing? Is he just doing this for conversation? Because I did question and ponder, how do you go from Lucy to Yewande? Because Lucy and Yewande are very different looking. So as far as I'm concerned, it was very interesting as to why you would do that. Personally speaking, you weren't really into Yewande at all, because you were just using her as a side piece, as an object for clout and conversation online, because you already had a whole girlfriend at home. So therefore that basically means you weren't even into Yewande, you were just using her for XYZ. Now of course they were not serious, it was casual, it was probably going towards seriousness, that's how you start dating and whatever. But clearly he tried it. He really tried it. And I want to go so hard into George, but I just feel like it's beyond that. It's pointless. There's no need to do it. Lest we forget, I've already shaded the guy many times from what's happened, and there's no need for me to do it anymore. We've gone past it now. The season has ended ages ago. But at the same time, it just kind of reaffirms that he never was really into her, from our perspective, because you can't be into somebody if you have a whole girlfriend sitting at home. And that person, like, it's just a mess, man. But when you do stuff like this, it just shows that you don't respect yourself as a person. You don't. You have no validation for yourself because of the harm you're causing other people. And when you're disrespecting other people for no reason, you are also disrespecting yourself. But you just don't know it. But you are. You definitely are. Let me know your thoughts on when it comes to this. I'm not mad at Joe and Yewande being a whole couple situation, but I feel like they're just friends. But I'm not mad at it, guys, so get into it. Let me know your thoughts on when it comes to this video. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.